Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know who it is, JJ, back at it like an addict, no rehab. Because you know I'm addicted to giving you guys all the advice and information you're gonna need to get that car of your dreams open. We chilling today. Give y'all some information about the auction, do an auction little walk around and show you about the auction, show you the typical fees that's associated with this particular auction and what the average fees go for each auction. Got the kids in the back, J and J, so we all JJ. JJ, we all JJ. That's JJ's Cars and Advice. So, we're gonna give y'all a little bit more information. Say hi.
Hi. I didn't say hi.
Safety first.
Safety first?
Yeah, we're about to go see our grandma, and then I'm gonna go to the auction and make this video.
A video. You can press it.
Yep.
Y'all know what time it is. You know when we here at the office and we sitting down, you know that's when the advice get the flowing and when the information get the going for you guys. We're gonna be talking to you guys, you know, typical buyer fees for this particular auction. Every auction that you go to, their buyer fees are going to be different. Their arbitration rules are going to be different. Everything is going to be different. We're going to be talking about the auto auction that's in El Reno. It's a public auction and it's a dealer auction, like you guys already know. Like if you're a public, you know it's $300 to enter. If you're a dealer, you know you already got your dealer's license, so you can go ahead and enter. You know, if you're public, $300 to enter. I mean, if you don't buy anything, they give you your $300 back. If you buy anything, that $300 goes to the purchase of a vehicle. I mean, if you buy a vehicle and then you try to say that you don't want to pay for a vehicle, they will kick you out the auction and you will no longer be able to come, and they'll keep your $300. So, you know, advice I will give you guys, the auctions usually let you come in earlier before the auction starts, and you can check out the vehicles, and you also can come the day before. I know the auction's in El Reno, so it's kind of hard to go the day before and the day of the auction for some people. But if you can, go out there the day before, walk around, check out the vehicles, make your list of which vehicles you want to buy. If not, try to get to the auction about 30 minutes to an hour early. You know, get your little list, check out any vehicles that you may be interested in. At this auction, the typical buyer fee ranges from $95 to $350. So I mean, if you're buying cars for let's just go 5,000 and under, your buyer fee will be ranging from $95 to $230. I mean, and then if you're buying cars from 5,000 up to 25,000, your buyer fee will be in the range of $230 up to $350. And also, if you're a public, they add a $60 documentation fee to all the buy fees. So, you know, if you buy a car, just say from $0 to $699, you're looking at a buyer fee added on top of that price of $155. So say you bought the car for $500, you'll be given $655. And then you bought all the car way up to the expensive car. Just say you bought a car for $25,000, you'll have $25,000 plus the $410 buyer fee. Then if you buy a car for $5,000, you know, you'll be looking at $5,290. So just keep that in mind. And then at the auction, they run vehicles on 3 different lights. You have green light, means the car is green light, ride and drive. That means it's ready to go. You know, it's not that many. There's not any issues with it. You know, that means it's ride and drive. That means the transmission, the motor is good, no shakes, no rattles, no missing, good oil pressure, no overheating. And then you have the yellow light, is a good gears light. That just means the only thing they guarantee is the transmission and the rear end and 4-wheel drive on most cars. And then red light, you know, red light is just vehicle as is. So, you know, you can buy a car for $20,000 on the red light, I mean, as is. And then also, certain auctions, they have a different fee for as is. Some auctions, you know, the car has to be over $1,500 for you to even arbitrate it. So even if you bought a car on green light that was $1,200, and you see the guidelines like, oh, it's a green light, so it's supposed to be good, doesn't assume that it's automatically going to be good. Because if you bought it for $1,200, it's still as is. You have to spend over $1,500 to get that guarantee for arbitration. And yellow light, you know, as long as the transmission is good, if something's wrong with the motor, hey, that's your vehicle, you know. And then, like I said, just be aware because you want to go to the auction. Just make sure you check out as many vehicles that you're interested in. You know, like I said, this auction is different. Some auctions, you know, you got to spend over $2,000. Some auctions you got to spend $2,500 for you to get that guarantee of a green light or being able to arbitrate a vehicle. But this particular auction, you know, it's $1,500 is the cutoff. So, you know, you buy anything under $1,500 is as is, no matter if it's on green light, no matter if it's on yellow light. If it's under $1,500, the car is sold to you as is. You can't arbitrate it. You know, you just bought the car, you're stuck with it. So if something's wrong with it, hey, it's all on you. That's why it's best like to come really early, check out the vehicles. You know, you're able to start them up, you're able to put them in gear and stuff like that. So you don't want to be stuck with anything. Let's see what other things in their guidelines for you guys that we can go over. Let's see. Yeah, and you know, they take cash. They want you to pay cash the day of the sale. And then for some reason, and when you buy a car, for the most part, until you get the title, I suggest, you know, especially if you're public, if you're a dealer, you know, do your thing. But if you're public, I wouldn't invest any money into the car until you receive that title, because you can go about hooking this car up, making it look all nice and stuff like that. And then if you don't get the title within 30 days, or you know, the dealer might have sold the car and the deal might have fell through, and then they got to get that customer's car back. So you didn't spend all this money fixing the car and getting this car ready for sale, and then you got to return the car back, and you know, you don't want to lose out on that money, because some dealers will give you the money back that you invested in the car, and some won't. You know, it's just how it goes, because they try to tell you don't spend any money on the car until you get that title. So I wouldn't spend any money on the car until you get the title. Like, I'll get the car checked out, make sure it's good, you know, but don't try to do anything until you know you get the title. Us dealers is different, you know. I ain't gonna say it's different. I mean, it's still the same thing, but I mean, you're a dealer, so you're dealing with a lot more cars. So if you end up having to give one back, as long as you got all the rest of the cars, you're good. But you know, public, I know how the hustle get, and you don't want to give any cars back, and you don't want to spend any money that you ain't getting back. And also, you can pay with your credit card. So I mean, the fee is about 4%. I mean, it's not bad. You know, you can use your credit card, but pay cash if you can. And then, you know, if you're arbitrating the vehicle, if you do spend over $1,500 and get a car on green light or yellow light and you want to arbitrate it, you got to arbitrate it that same day. You know, you can't try to arbitrate anything the next day, you know. But let's see what other things we got in this guideline for you. And no vehicle, they don't, like when you buy a car from the auction, a lot of people be thinking that these vehicles come with insurance. No. These vehicles don't come with insurance. You know, once you buy the vehicle, it's on you to put insurance on the vehicle. It's on you to drive that vehicle to where you need to go. One benefit I do like about this auction for being a dealer, they do deliver our cars to us free. I don't know if it's just certain areas of Oklahoma, but that's one benefit. I've been going to these guys since I opened my car lot. They were really one of the first auctions that I only used, so I'm staying loyal to them. They've been treating me good this whole time. They have a good amount of vehicles every week. You know, some weeks I don't get anything, some weeks I do, but I'm not a car dealer that just tries to just buy so many cars at once. I like to go at a pace. But yeah, this is just wanted to give you guys a little bit auction information, and we'll be doing more auction videos. I'll give you guys a little bit more information as well, but I just wanted to give you guys the breakdown. As you can see, here's a fee, here's a list. You see the buyer fees for you guys, $0 to $6.99, $95 plus your $60 documentation fee, and then it goes on and goes on. It goes from $155 to $410. So I mean, so you can spend. So that's just the typical fees. But yeah, that's just it, man. You know, just trying to give you guys all the advice and information before you guys get into it and start spending a lot of money and don't know what you're getting into. So like I say, get to the auction early, check it out, you know, check the vehicle out, check it out. You know, if you buy a bad vehicle, it's like kind of like on you, especially when you're dealing with your own cash money. You don't want to just go there half-stepping. So do your due diligence, go to the auction the day before if you can. If not, you know, if you can't, that's fine. You know, go early you know. But yeah, let's just go do a little walk around of this auction, show you all the cars they got going through. They got a good selection, you know, of cars today. So let's get it.
You know, back at it here at the auction, you know, just doing a little walk around, showing everything that they got going on today. This is a dealer and public auction, so I mean anybody is available to come. Like always, at this particular auction, it's $300 to entry if you're a public. It's free if you're a dealer, you know, because you didn't already paid your fees and become a dealer. But it's open to the public. Like I said, pay $300 to enter, but this is just a walk around. This auction usually runs anywhere from 200 to 400 cars, sometimes more, just depending on the traffic of the new cars that's going on. But you know, you got all type of cars out here. Just do a little walk around, nothing special, just walk around, show you kind of what they got. And sometimes the prices is reasonable, sometimes they're not, you know. What else can you do? What's going on, man? We got Money Making Luck in the building, man. Got Money Making Luck in the building.
Are we up on this thing?
Huh?
We up on there?
Oh yeah, we got Lucky up on there, man, today.
Make sure y'all guys subscribe to Lucky's Wheels and Deals if y'all haven't already, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep shit lit, man.
Yeah, we're just doing a walk around showing them that this is a dealer and a public auction, man. So you can come in here, you know, drop your $300 if you're a public, drop your $300, and then I'll be going over like the, you know, red light, yellow light, and all that stuff as well.
Be doing all that shit. See, that's why they gotta go to your channel.
Hey, you know, that's why they gotta come. I'm gonna tell you guys everything y'all need to know. So, you know, red light, green light, yellow light, you know. Y'all gotta know all this information. Y'all can't hold it out for you guys. I don't want y'all to get to the auction and don't know what's going on. You know, don't want you out here losing money, you know. This game is about making money. Making that money. But yeah, we just do a little walk around, you know. We got cars on top of cars, you know. 200 to 400 a week go to this auction. I mean, when you're a public, you're not allowed to bid on all the cars, but they will announce it, like if it's a dealer only car like this, something that I would buy, like this Mustang, you know. Buy it, take it to Mako, get a little paint job on it, get it for a good price if I could. But yeah, we're just gonna keep walking around, showing you everything. Except Wally got a good amount of cars this week, so gotta get in line to buy some stuff. But you know, just walk around. We're gonna give you guys some more advice and information, you know, let you guys know about the auction and what to expect. And you know, you can always come to this auction a day before the auction. It's here out in El Reno, and check the cars out the day before. That's what I would suggest, you know. Just check out and make you a list. But that's with any auction, I would go the day before just to check it out and give you a list if you can. If you're a public, I mean, if you're a dealer, just come out here, you know. Hey, but if you're a public and you know you buying one car at a time or 2 cars at a time, just want to make sure you get the right car, you know. Don't want to just come out here and waste your money. But yeah, let's walk around, show you everything. They got the lanes going. I'll show you guys inside of the auction one of these videos, but it's not gonna be this video. So, but this is the end of this video. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys, and you know, we're gonna keep growing and we're gonna keep learning. I'm out. Y'all have a good rest of the day.